Hi, I'm Fred. I'm leading the ML team at Encord. So in this episode, I'll be talking about how we build the big pre-training dataset. But first, let's just take a step back and think about the motivation. A good example is Clip, or the more recent perception encoder released by Meta. It is good at aligning text and images. Similarly, we have something for audio where we can embed text and we can embed audio and we can find similarities. Now, we don't really have a good model for doing that across multiple modalities. So for instance, I cannot go from image to audio. And in order to build that dataset, we decided to use full automation. So how do you actually do that? Well, the way we did it was we took all the captions we could find from all the public datasets, all the contrastive learning, let's say, datasets we could find. So that amounts to around 6 million captions. So they cover captions for objects, they cover captions for audio and for videos and images. We put them into one big pool, all the images, videos and audios and 3D point clouds we could find, and we embedded all of them in each of their own indices. And then for every one of them, we would take every caption and find the 16 nearest neighbors based on the embeddings. Now I have 6 million captions matched against 16 different things. That amounts to roughly 100 million pairs if you sort of put them next to each other. So that's sort of in a nutshell what we did to build this very big data set. I mentioned in the last episode that there's a lot of stuff that has to happen before you can actually do that. So first of all, you have to sort of make sure that the data is not corrupted. You have to make sure that there's not safe for work kind of content. You also have to make sure that you are not breaking any licenses. All these kind of things have to be done. One more thing that you also have to do is you have to be careful that you don't have data leakage. So we were very careful that all the evaluation sets out there for retrieval, they are not within this training data set. So you can still train on our data and you can evaluate on Clotho, or you can evaluate on FlickerNet, or whatever you're evaluating on when you're building your retrieval models. And then in order to make the next process, which is potentially like training a model, right, to make that more efficient, we also stored all the embeddings of these 4 different models we were using. If you want, you can train models on top of the embeddings. So you'll be able to get access to those as well. That speeds up the process quite a lot. No retrieval model is perfect, and in that sense, you will also have errors that leak into the training set. And that's why we also built this post-training data set where we have ensured a much higher quality. And in the next episode, I'll talk much more about that, of course. So that's how we built the data set. And besides being able to use it for these contrastive models, I think there's also actually quite a value in being able to just stream the videos. If you know that all these videos, they're actually accessible. If you're doing something with videos, maybe it makes sense to have a look at the dataset as well. And in the next episode, I'll talk more about how we did this post-training data where we really level up the quality as well.